Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everything around you is changing in a way you have never seen before. The world seems to be in chaos, people no longer respect each other, and values that were once unquestionable are now being discarded. Do you feel it? As if something is out of place, as if we are heading toward a point of no return. Know that this was prophesied centuries ago. The Apostle Paul, when writing his second letter to Timothy, gave a series of warnings that echo as an urgent alert for our days. He did not speak of trivial things, but of signs that indicate the moral and spiritual collapse of humanity. What he revealed is so impactful that once you deeply understand his words, you will never see the world the same way again. In the last days, difficult times would come. But what exactly does that mean? What are these difficult times? Is it just a financial crisis, a rise in crime, or something much greater and deeper? The truth is that Paul describes a terrifying scenario where the real enemy is not external, but internal. The human heart would become cold, selfish, and corrupt, plunged into a darkness that blinds even those who consider themselves righteous. He warned that people would be lovers of themselves. Narcissism, the relentless pursuit of personal pleasure, the worship of one's own image. Do any of these characteristics seem familiar? We live in an era where the exaltation of the ego has never been so encouraged. Social media is overflowing with people obsessed with their appearance, their number of followers, and receiving virtual approval. What does this show us? That Paul's prophecy is unfolding right before our eyes. Moreover, he spoke about greed. Men and women would become lovers of money. Just look around. People sacrificing their integrity, their family, and even their faith in pursuit of wealth. Materialism has taken over hearts that once belonged to God. Who can deny that we live in days where money has become an idol? But that's not all. Paul also said we would witness times of disobedience and rebellion. Children would turn against their parents, and respect for authority would disappear. How many times have you seen young people disrespecting parents, teachers, and leaders? The inversion of values is so extreme that those who try to correct such behavior are often labeled as outdated or intolerant. He also warned about ingratitude. In a society where everything is within reach, ironically, dissatisfaction is increasing. People no longer recognize the blessings they have. They constantly complain, always wanting more and never being content. And what about godlessness? Those who once cared about living righteously before God now mock faith, question absolute truth, and seek justifications for their sins. But perhaps Paul's most terrifying warning is about those who would have a form of godliness but deny its power. This means that many would continue to call themselves Christians but live in a way completely disconnected from the gospel. Churches filled with people who only hear the word but do not practice it. Spiritual leaders more concerned with their influence and fame than with the salvation of souls. And now? What should we do with these warnings? Just accept them as an inevitable diagnosis of humanity? Or is there something that can be done to prevent us from being consumed by this wave of iniquity? The answer may surprise you, because the truth is, no matter how dark the prophecy may seem, there is still hope for those who truly desire to stand firm. Paul not only revealed the signs of the last days, but also provided a clear direction for those who want to resist. He emphasized the importance of faithfulness to the word, courage in the face of persecution, and the need for an unwavering commitment to the truth. Are you ready to make that decision? Are you prepared to open your eyes and see the spiritual reality behind what is happening in the world? The last days are not a distant event. They are here. And you need to decide now which side you will stand on when everything is revealed before your eyes. The question is no longer whether we are in the last days, but rather what we will do with this knowledge. Will we ignore the signs and continue as if nothing is happening? Or will we take a firm stand on the side of truth, faith, and the Word of God? Time is running out, and the choice must be made now. There's no room for indecision. It's time to act. If you want to continue receiving impactful messages like this and delve even deeper into the mysteries of faith and biblical prophecy, don't waste time. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos, and share this message with as many people as possible. Leave a like, comment your opinion, and let's spread this truth together before it's too late.